So yeah, we spoke about the Miami Heat in the previous video. Now we're going to talk about the Celtics. And I don't even want to really focus on the team aspect of this Game 5. I really want to talk about one player. And I believe it's Jaylen Brown. I believe I know he's a number 2. I know a lot of people are going to point out Joe Mazzulla's questionable coaching, the lack of timeouts. A lot of people are going to question Jason Tatum as a top 10 player in this league. People will say that he's not him or whatever if he doesn't perform right. A lot of people will point out to Malcolm Brogdon being the 6th man of the year, and now all of a sudden he can't play anymore. You can point out to a bunch of things. Al Horford being old. Robert Williams being inconsistent, all that. Marcus Smart just being out there running sometimes. But Jaylen Brown, you were able to make All-NBA second team this year. You were averaging over 25 points, something like that. You were actually putting some doubt in some people's head where who's the real number 1 on this team? Is it you? Is it Jason Tatum? And for you to actually come out and play like this in this series, man, this is just bad. The man is averaging 17 points on below 40% shooting, and before Game 4, he was shooting 10% from 3, and he had 4 free throws the whole series, and he was only making 50% of them. This is awful stats, and he's supposed to be a two-way player, but he's not guarding anyone like that. He's not locking anything up. All the Heat players from the guard spot are actually way above their shooting percentage compared to the regular season, so he's not even locking up. So Jaylen Brown, if you actually want that SuperMax contract that you've been asked for, if you want the Celtics to stop disrespecting you, quote unquote, because I think it's fair for the Celtics to actually explore their options in the offseason. If I'm the Boston Celtics, I'm thinking to myself, man, so Jason Tatum is our number 1. A player better than him is not going to become available just like that. It's just not going to happen, right? So with Jason Tatum being very good, but not good enough maybe to take us to the promised land, the way we actually get it done is by putting him with a solid number 2. And that number 2 has to be amazing. And Jaylen Brown so far has not been that good. He was playing great against the Sixers, but let's be honest. Jason Tatum was being guarded by D'Anthony Melton and PJ Tucker, which are the very good defenders on the wings. But Jaylen Brown was going up against either Tyrese Maxey, who's okay on defense, but he's way too small for him, or James Harden. And let's not even talk about that man's defense, right? So, of course, he would look great. But against the Miami Heat, a team who was better equipped to actually guard him, just from a matchup standpoint, against a coach that can actually set up good team defense, a better scheme defensively than just, we're going to throw everything at Joel Embiid, and this is one of the better player at the rim protection. He's just going to guard the rim. Coach Paul actually has a game plan for Jaylen Brown. Now we see a lot of flaws in his offensive game. It's just legit to question. Yeah, do I want to give this man $200 million? I don't even know what he's worth at this point, So yeah, Jaylen Brown, you have to actually come out tonight and perform. You have to have, at the very least, 25 points. You have to defend. You have to be efficient. You have to go to the line. You have to be a reliable number 2 that can show that maybe on any given night he's a number 1 when it counts. You have to do that. Because even against the Sixers, once again, man, who actually put you over the top? Game 6, it was Jason Tatum. Game 7, it was Jason Tatum. So when is your moment, Jaylen Brown? Yeah, you got to be better. And I'm actually saying this because I like Jaylen Brown as a Boston Celtics. I like seeing him in that jersey. I don't want for him, to be traded and everything. I really appreciate, the way he carries himself, how articulate he is as a leader and everything. I like that. But yeah, if you want that money, if you want the disrespect to stop Jaylen Brown, you have to show up tonight. Oh, man, a lot of people are going to look at you funny in the night. So yeah, anyways, that's enough for this video, man. Get in the comment section and give me your thoughts about Jaylen Brown. Do you believe he's worth the SuperMax? Do you believe he actually shows up tonight? And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.